the first section was development and family history,
So we
right?
went through family history, your development history, medical history, and a chronology of your education and employment.
Right, and now this is
Set the scenes.
you set the scene, and this is the second sector.
We're now going for the second bit. We're going to do what's called a DIVA. So this is a diagnostic.
This is my sector.
This is the DIVA.
This is my sector.
So this is the diagnostic interview for ADHD. That's what it stands for in adults. So that's what DIVA stands for, acronym.
So this now
is the ADHD bit that we're going to really focus on.
This is the diagnosis bit.
This is the assessment, for ADHD.
This is where you decide if I've got ADHD or not.
Well,
with all that other fringy stuff.
Yeah, all the other information needs to pull in. So this is looking at the DIVA focuses on what's called the core symptoms of ADHD. It doesn't focus on the secondary stuff, and that's why it's really important that we pull all the information in together. Now, to receive a diagnosis of ADHD, so you need to have, if you want, an ADHD diagnosis of around inattentive type. In adulthood, you need to hit 5 or more out of the core symptoms, and there's 9 in each area. And you'll need 5 or more in the hyperactivity and impulsive area or more. If we're doing this assessment for a child, you need 6 or more of these symptoms to be considered for a diagnosis. So we'll look at...
Less confident now.
We'll look at these. Then we also need to look at the impact. So having those core symptoms doesn't mean people can have those for a range of different reasons. It doesn't mean you necessarily have ADHD. And part of the diagnostic criteria, it is, yeah. So this is where people are like, oh, well, everyone gets ADHD, or I'm a bit ADHD.
Well, yeah, it's cool at the moment. All the influencers are, I've got my ADHD. Yeah, really?
And we all be like, same as like we all say we're a bit OCD. It's like, well, you're not meeting all the criteria. You might have some obsessive compulsive tendencies. That doesn't mean that you're meeting the criteria. Yeah. So part of the criteria is that you've got to have the core symptoms. The other part is that we have to have evidence that there's ADHD symptoms before the age of 12, and they need to be long lasting, so more than 6 months. So they're not just like, because I don't know, my parents just died and they've been difficult. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, but things are worse when you're under stress. 100%.
Yeah,
all these things.
Hormones will impact. So we see there are points in life for women, particularly. We'll see those differences, like pregnancy and so forth.
Yeah.
And then we also need to evidence that this is across multiple settings. So it's not just at home. So this is why in children and young people, there's an emphasis that we need to have schooled information. While we do need to have schooled information in terms of understand what school's like, actually, that isn't just the only other setting. We should be exploring hobbies, interests, and then work and employment in adulthood as well.
Got ya.
So we need to be looking at all of those as we go through. And then the last bit of the criteria, we need to be confident it is not better explained by other conditions such as autism, anxiety, all those other kind of conditions that I've been screening as we've been going through.
It's still quite subjective, isn't it, all of it?
Yeah, that's why they're
mad, isn't it?
The QB is really helpful because it's standardised, so that's got normative values, so it's been compared against other people that are neurotypical, so not neurodivergent. It's got normative values in terms of age and gender. Yeah. So it gives you a probability likelihood of that person where you've done the QB of them likely to be ADHD. So it's not just Kim's views and opinions. This is something that is completely standardized.
Yeah.
So we should never use any of these tools in isolation, but when we bring it all together, we're looking for a consistent pattern.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, cool. No, it's good. I'm enjoying it. It's fun.
Is that all right?
Yeah, you're great, Kim.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Up we go. Right. I'm going to forewarn before I start. So the core symptoms of ADHD are quite depressing. I'm not even going to try and butter that.
No, it doesn't matter. Hit me with it.
It feels like all I'm doing is focusing. I'm going to try and pull out some of these strengths as we go through as well.
No, that's all right. I'm down with that. Yeah, don't stress.
I'm very conscious on anyone's mental health when I'm doing this, because when I'm sat here going,
just have a third coffee of the day. I am fortified.
You're already
ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, great stuff. Okay, shall we move through then? So we'll see how we go. Is that all right? Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. So the first thing we're going to look at, we're going to be focusing on inattention, part of the ADHD criteria first. Some things might overlap a little bit, so I will make a note as we go, but that's going to be our main focus at this point. So the first bit we're looking at is your attention to detail. So do you think that you've got a good eye for detail, or is it something that you think, oh no, I'm not really interested in that, just kind of skim over?
No, I would say I got that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Massively. Yes.
So when you was at school with your schoolwork, would you kind of like be keen to make sure that it's absolutely right and correct?
No.
No.
No, but that might be the PDA. I don't know, but no. No.
Did you ever read through your work? Or would you like done it next?
Yeah, I don't. I do podcasts now, and I don't listen to them back really. No, they're done. Once they're done, they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't think so. No, not particularly. No.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Normally, I was writing lines for being naughty.
Okay. How were the lines? Did you manage to complete them?
No, they're the most boring. I did manage to complete them because I didn't want my mum and dad to find out.
Okay. So that was kind of motivation.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
I forged my own signature when I was in a report for an entire month.
Okay. Great.
So I forged mum and dad's signature.
It's coming out.
Yeah, it did well.
What about at home then? If your parents gave you an instruction to do something, would you follow that? Okay.
No.
Okay. What would happen?
The opposite usually.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know these things a little bit because of the PDA, the psychological demand avoidance, right?
Yeah.
That I was labelled as being, stop being awkward, you're awkward, everything was awkward, I didn't want to do anything. Yeah, it wasn't that, I had PDA, which is actually a thing, which is still quite a mad thing, but you don't like being told what to do. Yeah. But no, quite often I'll do the opposite of what I'm told to do. Yeah. And I've got better in life, but because I've enjoyed having a proper job, I suppose. But but at school I was the Antichrist.
So in terms of doing the opposite of what you were asked to do, was that driven because you was worried about getting it wrong, or was it because actually you're an authority and I just don't like you?
Yeah,
what was driven?
That I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and then another thing is that whatever I do, really, except probably TV work, or research or commentary. Yeah. I cannot wait to get it done. Okay. So everything I do at a million miles an hour, which is then an error. I make mistakes, and it's I always have to do it again. But that followed me through work as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I just thought of another job I had. I used a gallon of petrol to set fire on a bonfire, set this whole forest on fire at a garden centre I worked at. Yeah, so I wasn't good at school.
No.
Early years.
When did you work at the garden centre?
As soon as I left school when I was 16, yeah. I went on my motorbike that morning. Yeah. Set fire to the trees, had a go at me, and I just got my motorbike, rode off and never went back. Yeah. Total garden centre and then
just completely gone. Yeah.
Gone. Didn't care.
Not happening.
Never.
Not doing
No,
that.
That's right.
Yeah, fine. Do you ever find that you get hyper focused on any details?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go end up in row and seeing the whole picture, you end up down this whole.
Yeah, well, that happens a lot. That happens a lot with researching for what I do for commentary. Yeah. So especially these days, because I do a lot of smaller races with lesser known riders, and sometimes I have to have a word with myself. There probably isn't any on them. They're the 148th in the world, but I'll spend 40 minutes trying to. ChatGPT has made that so much better. Okay. Well, instead of me having to go on all the search engines, that just does it. So that's insane. Yeah. But that's, and then you'll be like, I don't know, you'll go down that and you'll say, oh, they had a third, they're the bronze here or something. So then you'll go there and then you'll see, oh, that was won by such and such. So then you go back on the notes and you put that, and it just goes and you go and it's unnecessarily a lot of the time. Yeah, it's sort of, you don't really need it. I've learned a bit, but on the other hand, I also dig in because it's growing knowledge.
Just going and going.
Yeah, I can go. I used to go all night and then I'd be tired for the commentaries the next day, so I actually put a 10 o'clock cap on it. Otherwise I would work until 3-4 in the morning. It doesn't feel like there's any time going. It's just you're in the zone and it's but it was affecting the next day, so
so you had to put that.
That's right.
That's fine. And what about a primary school then? Was that similar? Would you kind of get hyper focused on something at primary school age?
But I don't know as much actually. No, that I probably couldn't tell you as easily.
Yeah. Do you ever remember your mum shouting come on, come down for dinner, and you're like, in a minute, and then you suddenly just focusing right on this thing? Games. Okay. Yeah.
Computer games for sort of probably 12, 14 hours a day. Yeah. I remember playing them and never ever wanting to stop.
Was that primary school age or secondary school age, do you think?
I reckon that was probably primary school. Yeah. It would have been ZX Spectrums and basic sort of probably. Yeah. I loved them. I used to get into the code a little bit on that and mess about with it. Yeah. Fine.
Okay. What about then, let's go back, we're staying to that childhood, that primary school age. Did you ever find then kind of the opposite of maintaining your attention on stuff hard?
Yeah.
Yeah. What sort of things would be hard?
Anything that required attention.
Okay.
Like, I have to really focus. I don't want to be rude. So today I'm pretty good, but like, I can feel my thoughts going when you're talking to me. It's something as important as this. And I have to like, sometimes I go off and my voices are I'm just chatting to myself when I should be listening to you. But today I'm like, no.
Having to breathe.
Yeah, but that's how I am and everything.
Yeah.
And if I'm, anything I'm doing, I'll go and do that. And then I'll go and do that. So I end up with 1,000 things on the go and nothing ever getting completed. Is that what you meant by the house?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that.
So do you ever not complete those 1,000 things? You kind of all started them all and then it's just loads of
I
things?
think eventually I get around to them because they bother me if they're not finished.
Yeah.
Like they really bother me if I can't complete. And to the point where I sort of won't be able to complete something, so I haven't got a bike bit that I really need, but I still can't like almost register that, and I'll spend like another 2 hours, or like I'm busy for the sake of being busy a lot of the time. Like rather than sitting down, I just keep standing out in my workshop going, you can't fix that. But that'll go on for 2 hours. And I'll look for things in the workshop for hours. Like I almost create things to do. I feel like that, which is a bit weird to admit, but I think that's how it is.
That makes sense though.
Does it?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Does it?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you find that you quickly become bored of things, even if you like your passions and interests? So like you research something, oh yeah, I'm just bored of that now, but I know I need to do it.
Not normally things that are interesting to me, I suppose. I don't stay on anything. I read books, but I read like 2 pages a day, so it takes me, it's like that. I ain't got time. So I'm always looking to be on to the next thing, and I don't give anything the time it deserves, probably. Yeah. What was the question again? It was.
So I'm going to come back to the question in a minute, but I'm going to follow up first quickly. So the 2 pages a day, do you find you have to reread those pages when you read it?
Quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find it goes in, or does it not go in?
I know a lot more about the history of England now that I've just read a book on it that I did, but I wouldn't be able to pull it up quite like I'd like to.
No.
But that information, no.
Yeah, fine. That can be quite hard to pull that forward sometimes, the extra information.
Kinda, yeah. But
can you get the highlights from the book?
Yeah, absolutely. And also, but like with stats and things, I know loads of stuff. Yeah. Like, and I only have to read it once, and it's in.
Okay.
So like I did some stuff on Tour de France the other day just to learn about it, and like, all those numbers are in now.
That sticks really well.
Yeah, definitely facts and figures. Definitely 100%. I feel like I can. Yeah, I'm good at that.
Yeah, that's okay. What about at school then? So you sat in class in primary school, and you've got work to do
outside the class a lot. It put me out of it a lot because I was so disruptive.
So going back to that disruptive, what sort of things would I see?
Fidgeting, rocking on chairs, shouting out, generally just being out of control, really. Okay. I think, to the point they literally would put me outside a lot of classes. Yeah, outside the headmaster's office, was throwing golf balls around in the car park, in the playground. Yeah.
Ever find it really hard to kind of maintain your attention on the piece of work that you needed to do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's still now, I'm saying, yeah. Well, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do homework. I wouldn't do much work at school. I only left school. It was O-level, I didn't get any. No, I got 1 in geography, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But, I'm quite intelligent, obviously, which I found out later in life because of commentary. I mean, that's why I say I'm clever, but I'm not stupid to be able to do that, right? Yeah. But I always thought I was a bit thick and stupid because I was so far off at school. I mean, I'd sit on one, I'd spend most of the day like trying to balance the chair on one leg and it in the ground, like, all those things I was absolutely.
Yeah. And intelligence is much wider than just academic intelligence. Like, if you ever ask the question to anyone, like, what is intelligence? You try and define that. People often go, actually, what is the definition of intelligence?
Well, it's not how many exams you pass.
It really isn't. No, like we have emotional intelligence, we have social intelligence.
All that. So education.
Nice. Absolutely. Just so different.
It's my goal.
Yeah, completely. So when you sat in that corridor at primary school age then, did you ever get distracted with whatever things were going on around you?
Yeah, I would do, yeah.
Yeah? What sort of things would typically distract you, do you think?
Well, if I was outside a classroom, I'd probably be trying to listen to what was going on in the classroom. Yeah, I mean, it was a long time ago, but...
Yeah.
But, yeah. I wanted to be in on everything really, I think, at school, and I don't know, just didn't stop talking.
Yeah.
Just not quiet, not settled.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Fine.
Naughty. I was naughty. I got put in a, probably I was unhappy. They put me in a special, like I was in the class with all the naughty kids.
Okay.
Like, which...
In primary school or
secondary school? That was, yeah. They took us off languages and made us all do a Spanish thing. It was the worst. They put all the naughtiest kids in this class together. It was the worst thing they could have ever done. Yeah. Because it just got worse.
Everyone in one place, yeah. Rather than helping you.
That was terrible. And then they gave standing teacher.
Yeah.
Like,
just no one else could go in.
No, she left in tears a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, she did. We were bad.
Why?
Apparently we were the worst year that school had ever had at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever kind of daydream or kind of go off into your own little world?
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the report said they called me butterfly brain, and like I was off on. But I love daydreaming. Still do now.
Yeah. Still, yeah.
Probably less, but because I'm busier these days. But when I was forced to sit somewhere, I actually quite like to be forced to sit somewhere now and have to have a think. Like flight can be quite nice.
Yeah. What about then if you're filming and, or you're commentating, do you ever find that you're like suddenly really distracted by something or that you go off into your own thoughts?
Yeah, it can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, commentary is really, really intense.
Yeah.
Obviously. And I absolutely have it. But it feels like I have it less there than I am, like, it's headphones and it's a screen. Like, there ain't much to distract me. There's a bloke sat here with me, but the focus, but... I do, and I make mistakes, and then I instantly, like that, the feeling of a mistake in a live commentary, no matter how small, it can only just be tongue twisting. Yeah. It's horrendous, and that will absolutely refocus you. Yeah. And then usually that misfocus is in the early part of the broadcast. These races kind of build to a climax, and by the end, there's definitely a moment where I don't have to think about concentrating anymore. Yeah. How about that's the best way to put it? Where I feel like all that shit's gone. And and that might be why I love commentating so much, because it's the one place in the world, in life, where I don't fight to concentrate. Like, I don't have to think, there's nothing else to think about. I am doing a live broadcast. You cannot not focus here. It's going to be a disaster. Yeah. And I think that might, I love it. It's brilliant. I'm watching a film or a TV in the evenings. I've watched Mobtown, or what's it called? What's that news? Is it Mobtown? Mobland. Yeah, I've watched the first 3 episodes of that. I couldn't tell you any of the characters. I couldn't tell you what happened. I've actually now given up, and I'm going to watch it all on the flight to Australia, where there's a chance I could actually get it. Yeah. But they've written them maybe more tired in the evenings, right? Yeah. And it's harder. Okay. But the autism assessment, that's one of the things I went for, was like, I just want to be able to like relax a bit in the evenings. Yeah, just late on.
No, but I get that then, and that makes sense. So
turn your head off a bit, like, come on, give me a break, just give me half hour. Yeah. Computer games out, so I play a lot of computer games. Okay. They're soothing to my brain. Yeah. Because it's relaxing, but obviously it's hyperactivity or whatever, my brain's taken care of, but I'm only moving my thumb, so it's quite cool.
Fine.
I love computer games.
Good.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's been a long-lasting passion.
Gaming I've done since forever. Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Good. Would you say you're quite disorganised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So I make films actually with these two a lot, and once we're on site and doing it, I'm good, I think, or as I should be. But to organise it and I don't know if it's the autism reaching out to, but putting the components together of booking for honestly, I don't know how I get through it. Like, and it's pretty low level, to be honest. It's not like a £1 million budget, but like, I find it incredibly hard to organise. I do, to organise that. I find really hard. Like when I go to an event now, like I'm going to an event on Sunday. It's Wednesday, and I've already started packing. Because I'm sort of scared of forgetting things. Yeah. Weird. So this process of packing for Sunday, which probably would have took 2 hours or an hour, started on Wednesday and will take 3 days.
Going back through.
It's just mental. It's just weird at it. But so inefficient with time.
Would you say you would often be late to places?
I'm always late. Yeah. This morning, I woke up at 7:45, And I didn't go back. I was like, you cannot be late for a clinical thing like this.
Yeah.
So I was here early, but that was actually insane. I'm late. I don't seem to be able to recognise time. Like that's how it is. It doesn't. Like I think I got an hour. I'm like, what's an hour get from here to there? But actually, we haven't factored in anything. That's like in the middle of the night. It's going to take 3 today, so I'm always late. Yeah.
Fine.
Late for everything.
Yeah.
Which is why it's been good working for Red Bull.
Yeah.
Because they're like Austrian and German.
Yeah.
They don't mess about. If 1 minute past the if there's a meeting at 9 and it's 9:01, my phone will go.
Yeah.
Where are you? It's like that. So that's taught me to be, well, you're wasting everyone else's time. It's not cool.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fine. That helps a little bit. How are you in managing your diary? Does anyone else manage your diary for you?
No, it's got it all on your phone.
Yeah. Does that work okay on your phone?
Yeah, as long as I am disciplined enough to actually put it in the phone,
yeah,
it works quite well.
Do you find that you forget to put things in it?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my new one is getting messages, WhatsApp, texts, reading them and not replying. And then 4 days later going, oh shit. And going, excuse me, I read that, but I didn't reply. I think we're doing that a lot more lately.
Okay.
Don't know why.
Is that with friends as well as with kind of work and stuff?
Yeah, friends and work colleagues, anything, yeah.
Does anyone fall out with you over it?
No, because I think we live it feels like we live in a time now when it's absolutely fine to ignore text. So people don't reply to mine all the time.
No, people are okay about it.
See, no one's ever said anything. No one's ever had a go at me about it. No, but it is bloody rude, I always think. I don't like it as no one replies.
I'd like to just have a reply at some point. Would be
well, I do. I think I probably do get round to most of them. I'm not sure, but most of them. But I do read them, and I have no recollection that I haven't replied until... Like, in my head, I've replied. How about that? And it's the same with losing things. Like, I had no recollection, like, where did I had that in mind 2 minutes ago, now where is it? And I'll spend an hour looking.
Yeah.
Like, what have I... And that drives me mad.
Why is it?
That is debilitating.
Yeah. What are you like with following instructions in terms of, like, if you had something from IKEA to build, for example? Not doing it?
Well, I've learned the hard way that things ain't quite right.
Okay.
So I do now try and do it. These things are very hard for me though to follow instructions, and even after this amount of time of building and being like, fixing bikes, I still cut corners everywhere. Yeah. Oh, I better than I was, but.
Are you much more of an intuitive person? Like, I'll figure it out as I go rather than the instructions and then give it a go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100% now. Yeah, I don't really read instructions.
Yeah.
But it's a mistake not to. A lot of the time.
Find new ways of doing things by not doing that.
I'm not very good with my hands.
Okay.
For sure. I'm clumsy as well.
Yeah. In what way?
If you gave me, like, I don't know, like spanners or tools, like, I'll just drop that. I will drop everything. Yeah. Like when I'm trying to, mainly small things on bicycles, it drives me mad. Like I spend hours looking for things on the floor. Yeah. The workshops, everything. It's not like it's clean. There's shit everywhere. So it's just Yeah, it's incredible that anything. If you spoke to anyone that sort of like I work with technology, that give me bits of my bike. If you spoke to them about you wouldn't believe how. I had to take them all up to Leeds this week, north of Leeds, to get them put right because I can't do it. It's only bits you bolt on. It's actually relatively simple. Yeah. But like the bloke was like, it would have been so much easier if you just brought your bikes and the bits rather than even trying it. Right. Like it's a disaster.
It caused it a lot more work now unnecessarily.
Yeah. So I find it frustrating as well. Incredibly frustrating. But I will not. I can't let go. I have to, so sometimes I'll work for hours and hours. Yeah. And actually, if it takes me hours and hours and I do get what I want, like a break working or something, then actually I'm all right with that amount of time. But when I spend 5 hours on it and it's not at the end, I find that pretty hard to deal with actually, and that'll make me that pisses me off.
Yeah. Fine.
But I would say I'm tenacious in that I do keep going, and not always for the best results, but yeah.
Would you say you was able to organise yourself at primary school?
No, not really.
Would you organise what needed to be in your school bag? Or
no, let mum do that, yeah. Pack lunch bag, books, pencil case, yeah.
Did you ever lose things at school?
Yeah, would have done, yeah. I lose things now a lot. Okay. In the last month, I've left a coat on an aeroplane. my favourite coat, and a wash bag with an air tag attached to it in Miami.
Okay.
That's why I know where it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my entire wash bag in a hotel room. I double check the room
and still got it.
And I do that a lot. I leave things in rooms, and I definitely always recheck the room. I leave chargers in walls. Like, I just don't see these things, and that actually makes me. Sometimes that makes me worry about myself. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? How can you not have seen that? Yeah. And I find that, wow annoying when I'm like, I'm so frustrated. Right. Yeah, like it's annoying because it happens all the time.
Yeah. What about then at primary school? What sort of things would you lose?
That I couldn't remember so much really, but like,
would you lose things like jumpers on the field, or would mum always be in the lost property for things like Christ, you've forgotten that again, or your pencil case, or?
I don't remember that so much actually. No, I remember being unorganised. I couldn't remember what I lost at school so much. I've lost things in airports all my life, so I have got better.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I'm more annoyed now. It affects me worse when I lose things now because I'm trying to take care of it. Probably I was more carefree back in the day.
What about at home then, losing stuff? Would you kind of lose things in your bedroom because it was like a mess?
I lose things back in the day when I was a kid, everything was the room was a mess, Yeah.
But would you lose anything that was really important to you?
Right. Talking recent times now?
Primary school.
I can't remember anything off the top of my head, really.
Okay.
But because it's so long ago.
Yeah.
I remember 5 years ago, like I lost a really nice helmet that I must have just left it at the side on the track when I left. You know, things like that. I can't remember that far back. Remember losing things then.
Right.
No, to be honest.
Yeah. Don't ever remember saying to my mum, I can't find, I don't know, my pencil case, or mum, I can't find my games, so because they're in the wrong cases, or.
I've always been looking for computer games. Yeah. And looking for the cases for computer games, and all that. Yeah.
Would they be in different cases often?
No, probably not. Probably the whole case would have been lost. Yeah. I've got more organised as I got older. I was absolutely unorganised as a kid, but I think most kids are, aren't they?
And when you were going in for a shower at primary school age, would you kind of have to go back and forth for things like you've got you change your clothes, so you have to go back in again, or you've got your towel, or?
I would imagine I function much as I do now. I get out of the shower soaking wet, walk halfway down the corridor in the house soaking wet because I haven't got a towel out, find a towel in the cupboard, dry myself, and then with the towel wrapped around me, go and find all the clothes all over the house. Yeah, that wouldn't even be on my radar to take that stuff into it. No, I don't. If I'm in a hotel room, I don't. I just have a shower and go and No, I'm not organised like that. No.
Yeah.
Never have been.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, never have been. No. I suppose loose. I just go a little bit.
Just see where. Yeah,
just go with it and
stuff.
Yeah.
Fine. I get that. Fine. What about when you was younger? Was that the same with your mum? If your mum asked you to do something, you're like, I'm going to do it in a minute, and then just don't do it?
I think so, yeah.
That wasn't, because earlier you talked about, it's because a teacher or someone with authority is telling you, up yours, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Mum, was it more that, I will do it, mum, but I just...
Mum moaned you all the time. Dad moaned you all the time. I mean, I wouldn't do anything that I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
They used to moan. You were brought up in a farm, never shut a door. Mum and Dad, I would never, ever shut a door behind me. My kids are the same.
Yeah.
I'd never put in. All that. They're exactly the same as I am now. It's mad, really, that I feel it's okay to take something out of a cupboard.
Yeah.
I'll eat something stood by the cupboard, like a packet of crisps, and then I will not even put the bag in the bin. And the missus is like, that goes in there. Why wouldn't you do it? And I actually haven't got an answer. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So then I say PDA.
Yeah. That's dead. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. But no, that's how I am.
Do you ever lose any kind of paperwork or kind of files that you saved? Or I don't know what that is. It just feels quite disorganised.
Yeah, I'm better with but I've learned I'm so unorganised that I am better now. I've got boxes after boxes with this is this, and obviously doing commentary, I had to take care of processes, so probably wouldn't lose any of that paperwork ever. That's all kept away at home. I've got all these results.
Is it filed and organised, or is it just a big?
No. It's reasonably organised. My organised is nowhere near anyone else's organised, but for me it works well.
Yeah.
And it's very organised, but it's only like the right venue in the right folder.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. There's no more depth to it than that. And on days, some days I get up and I am dysfunctional, and other days I will get up and I'll be like, right, ring that person, ring them now, just, and I can, if I set off good, I can achieve an unbelievable amount. Rarely in a day I can do a huge amount sometimes, and then I feel, and honestly, if I can keep that focus all day and be good all day, I feel amazing at the end of it. Then sometimes I can almost relax.
and do it. Was that the same when you was younger, do you think, at that primary school age, where you'd have days where you're like, right, I can crack on, I'm going to get everything done I want to do, the computer game's going well, everything's good, or I think I feel less so?
I think less so. Always in a rush to do things more. I never had any care for how things turned out. I just would get them done, and that's why I got fired from Rover Cars.
Yeah.
Like, I was a disaster.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't do anything properly. Nothing was up to the standard they require. I had no idea.
Fine.
I couldn't care less. I just wanted to get it done as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So going back to that primary school age, would you get easily distracted by noises around you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They called me butterfly brain on the reports. Yeah.
What about what sort of noises would be? So like if there was something going on outside or kind of background, like there's some background noise here today, like is that?
Yeah, I had a few things that could throw you. Yeah, much like that really. Like, oh, what's that then? Get up and have a look out the windows. That, people walking by. Anything would distract me.
Yeah.
Because it's anything would be an excuse not to sort of be current in that room.
Yeah.
You know, not be in that, if you know what I mean, mentally in that room,
Yeah.
perhaps. Yeah.
Fine. Would it ever kind of to the point where you'd have to leave the room because you're so distracted by it?
Well, those things weren't an option, but they often put me outside the room. You know, like, as in get up. No, probably not, because I wouldn't be allowed to. I mean, I don't know what I did exactly, but in a lot of the detentions and a lot, you know, I was in trouble in every classroom.
Yeah.
Most days.
Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah. Did you find there was subjects that were harder to engage with than others? Which ones were harder?
Oh, music.
Okay, tell me more.
The bloke, the teacher actually kept me behind quite a few times.
Okay.
Well, it was just like a toy, like to make as much disrupt, banging drums, blowing through anything and just being absolutely out of control with no idea. But also I got this thing as well where I'm really heavy-handed as well. So, I mean,
What about like sciences or maths or English?
Like physics.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I like physics. I like physics. When I went to college the year after school, I went to college for a bit, tertiary college, and it was the first year of GCSEs. And without doing the coursework for maths, which was like, I don't know if it was 40% of the pass rate. They said I still passed maths GCSE. I got one in maths, and I don't know if I've got a qualification in English, but like I said, the teacher said I was good at it. And obviously with my job, I don't know where the words I use come from. Like, I don't use particularly big words, but I know that I'm decent with the English language, and I can write decent openers and lines for shows and stuff. And that comes easy. That I feel like I shouldn't be as good at it as I am. I've read loads of books though.
Yeah.
I've read lots of books.
And do you read the whole book or do you read parts of it?
No, I usually read a whole book.
Yeah.
It might take me 2 years, but I'll get there in the end.
Yeah.
2 pages a day.
Yeah.
Max.
Right.
Even on a good bit.
Yeah. That's as much you can do.
Well, no, it's just, that's it.
Yeah, it's well as going to process it.
It's done. No, it's more the time thing. I've got to go and do something else.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not because I couldn't read it more. No, I can understand it and take it in. Yeah, I think so. No, I think it's just like, that's enough.
Okay.
It's time to go and do something else.
Fine. And what college course did you do?
I did a BTEC in engineering science.
Okay.
At Henley
Did you finish it?
No. And then I went to Rover for a proper job and didn't finish that either. And then got on the production line, then went to the tool making and got kicked out of that as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you ever forget to go to appointments? So like a doctor's appointment or dentist or?
No, because they're in my phone.
Okay.
But I'll tell you one thing I do, well, not often, but it does happen. I go to the airport on the wrong day or miss flights because I have it. So I have this weird thing where I have an appointment in my head or a flight in my head, and whatever that is in my head, I will never check it. It's like set in stone in there, and then I might check it like I'm flying up one at 11 o'clock that morning. I'll go, I better go. and then nurture tomorrow, or it's been it was at Lyme, and I still can't understand how I get things so set in my head that are completely untrue. Like, where's that come from?
Yeah, just not happening.
No, what is that?
And it's to do with how our brain's wired and the different parts in the background and sequencing information, but it's also probably part of the autistic brain where it's quite concrete. That set is locked in, so then changing it just can't be changed. So it's where ADHD and autism can sometimes clash with it.
I don't like to change it.
Yeah.
It's like my head's seen it and takes it absolutely literal.
And it feels like it's absolutely true.
For someone who's like a normal, not normal, but like half normal person, I make catastrophic errors like that.
Yeah.
No way.
Really difficult, isn't it?
And I'll tell you the worst thing in life for me at the moment. If I'm driving anywhere, I get lost. So the sat nav, and I stare at it. It's like turn right in 200 yards, and I'm like, here we go. It's definitely this one, and I go wrong.
Yeah.
I go. You would not believe it. I spent 3 hours the other day to do a 2-hour journey when I was late, and I got lost. Like, I get lost. Generally, I get lost.
Yeah.
Like, generally. And motorways, coming out of an airport, I have to turn the radio off and I have to sat nav on, the voice on all the time. And I study it like mad. I'm like, it's definitely right here, and it's not. I do it, and I end up going 20 miles wrong to turn around. Do it all the time. I do that all the time.
Still too hard.
Oh, it drives me insane.
Yeah.
That is the most frustrated. Oh, it's like plus 20, and you're like, oh no, I get lost trying to get back, and it just gets worse.
Just get round and round.
I get stressed, and it gets worse.
Yeah, it's just too hard to manage.
It's so, everyone thinks it's hilarious, except me.
Yeah. Okay, so we've done the inattention stuff, so that's helpful, so thank you. We're going to move on to the hyperactivity and impulsivity, so they are together as part of the diagnostic criteria, okay? Some of it I think you've already given me, so I'm going to make notes of those as we go through as well, all right? So the first part of this talks about fidgeting, which you talked about earlier, about leaning back on your chair, really struggling. Was there ever times where you got out of your chair when you probably should have stayed sitting?
No, I don't think so, but they constantly told to stop shaking my legs.
Yeah.
Stop. I get that now all the time as well, like my foot's going now under the table there. That's, chewing gum might help or something, I don't know. But like, I always got a nervous output.
Yeah.
If that's the word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I constantly feel my beard. If I had a pen here by now, I'd have destroyed it and have ink all over my hands. I do that in podcasts. I've got ink everywhere because I don't even know I'm wrecking things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about when you was back at school? Was that the same with pens and kind of taking things apart or kind of doodling on your paper?
In primary school, I was the only kid who didn't have a pencil because I pressed so hard that I broke the lead. So they got me, and I broke pens, and they got me a ballpoint pen.
Okay.
I never forget it.
Yeah.
Because I wrote so hard, like you'd go through like that whole pad, you'd see the imprint on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm probably still like that now a little bit. Like, no idea how much force I'm using.
Yeah.
Is that dyspraxia?
It can be related to and then the pressure and stuff. It can be related to something called dysgraphia as well, which is to do with issues with handwriting. It's another form of neurodivergence that's not so commonly well known.
No, my handwriting's always been terrible.
Yeah.
But I don't use it as much anymore, so I don't know.
I don't need to, do you?
No, that's right.
Fine. What about activities that you like to do? So obviously you've been very interested in kind of biking, whether it's motocross or mountain biking. In that primary school age, would you kind of go off for bike rides for a long time, or what did it look like?
I was into motorbikes.
Yeah.
Mountain bikes hadn't been invented, but I did have bicycles, yeah. I would say that, and I was good at athletics at school, like long jump and running, and I'd love sport. Yeah. I love to exercise. That's the one thing, that's my constant in life. That's the one thing that's the best thing in life. Being out on a bike.
Behaved in PE?
No. They used to moan like mad at me. But I was good. I was good at running.
Yeah.
I was pretty good. But no, they used to moan at me, yeah.
Yeah, fine.
I did rugby as well.
Okay.
And then there's a team sport. That was interesting. Not once did I have a shower afterwards. Not one. I refused to have a shower. I'm not getting naked in the showers. Forget it. So it's just, I gave up actually on that one.
They're not doing it.
No, you make me have a shower in there,
Yeah,
it's still uncomfortable for me, yeah.
What about, you was talking about earlier about like watching a film or a TV program in the evening. Are you able to sit for a whole film in one go?
If it's good, maybe. Yeah. But
what else are you doing when you're sitting there?
Phone.
So double screening?
Of course. I just thought that then. Why do I even have a phone within reach? because I can't bear be off my phone for 2 hours. But that would help. So on a plane, I might watch a film a bit better. But even on a plane, I don't. Sometimes my thoughts get the better of me.
Yeah.
I watched Oppenheimer, and I'll tell you what, I watched the Flower Moon film. Have you seen that?
No.
No, they're brilliant. And they, so if they're really of a high level, and I sort of can get through the first 10 minutes, then I think I can get drawn in and love it. And actually really, it's difficult,
Yeah.
But Mobland, I've watched the first 3 episodes. I need to watch it all again. I haven't got a clue. And I've sat through them in front of it. But isn't it?
What are you doing though when you're trying to watch those? So you're on your phone?
Probably testing about on my phone.
Are you moving about? Are you fidgeting? Are you getting up and going and making a drink and coming back?
Yeah, going a bit of food.
Yeah.
Snacking.
Yeah.
Fidgeting. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, and I don't pause it when I leave either. So it's like I've already given up anyway.
Yeah.
Unless I'm into it, then I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always the worst thing. I probably watch a lot less telly now. I've almost given up. I tell you what, I do love sport. I mean, I watch sport all day long.
Yeah.
And I watch it with an interest of the commentary, the sport, all of the production of the everything. You know, I watch it. So that work, I like working.
Yeah.
And if I make watching sport work for some reason, I get better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it gives me a reason to watch it, I suppose.
Absolutely. Definitely.
But I don't feel bad watching it like I'm wasted time. Like, this is good. I'm weird,
Odd question given the job you do, but do you ever give a running commentary over films at home?
Yeah, I used to when I was a kid more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, mum and dad used to moan at that.
Yes, I was trying to watch this,
And also asking questions. I ask too many questions, and I can't understand, like films building storylines where something's not clear, sort of thing, and it doesn't make sense until a bit further in the film.
Yeah.
I'm not down with that.
Yeah.
But then I might pause it and be like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
If we can't watch it another 15
times.
Like, it don't compute. I don't like it.
No, fine.
And I love sci-fi more.
Yeah.
Because if I watch something that's like a drama that's trying to be real and I can spot anything that doesn't add up, then I'll probably sign off on it.
Yeah, not doing it. It's not happening.
So sci-fi's cool because then they can do what they want.
When you were younger, did you used to like kind of like at the park, would you kind of be playing on like the swings or the slide, or would you be at the trees? What sort of things?
I used to love climbing trees.
Yeah?
Yeah, it did. There's no parks or anywhere I live. I live in the middle of nowhere. So it was track bikes and rally grifters and BMXs as a kid. Yeah, bikes. It's always been bikes.
Yeah.
Bicycles
You'd be like
and
building
bike
ramps and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building ramps, making tracks. I've loved making tracks.
Yeah.
Constantly made table tracks with my fingers at school. That's one thing I did at school was like I'd put set in, and I'd make a drift trackable. Yeah, that I did for hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'd be a pencil. Yeah, That's how I got through school a lot of school. Yeah, it was good fun actually. Building ramps out of pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. See it using a rubber, see it open the teacher wouldn't see. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
What about at home then? Would you be climbing over your mum's furniture and stuff the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And the car. Driving along.
What would you do in the car while you're driving along?
Climb over the front seats and back and do somersaults on the front seat and just generally be out of control.
Yeah.
Not ideal in a car.
No.
In a Vauxhall Victor.
Yeah. Remember days.
That's right.
And what about now? Do you get this kind of internal sense of restlessness, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sit down in the car. In the car, behind my mum and dad's seat, there was like probably where the prop shaft underneath. It was carpeted, and the carpet was gone because I would only stand there and hold on back, before the days of seatbelts.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't sit down in a car. I used to travel stood up. And now restlessness is a good word. That's what I need to turn off sometimes.
It's just really hard.
Chill. Yeah, I'm absolutely restless.
Yeah.
Not first thing in the morning though. I'm quite good at getting up slow.
Okay.
But once I get going, it takes me hours to get going, and then I'm in.
What about on that plane then? Are you able to? Does that feel quite restless in there? Like you feel I've got to get up and just go to the loo, and even though I don't need the loo, just to.
I go to the toilet all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sit through films and sometimes also don't watch them as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like that they call it raw dogging. Sometimes raw. You don't have anything. Like sometimes I will get on a flight, like one back to Australia, and I'll be like, and I can't bring myself to put the screen on. I can't bring myself to get an iPad out.
Yeah.
I can't even be bothered to listen to music, so I just put my headphones on silent. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And I sometimes just sit there, and I have done raw dogs for 12 hours.
Yeah.
well, quite often it was just the way. Yeah, funny, eh?
Just a sensory shutdown.
A little bit, eh? Normally I've been at work maybe, so I've had a big week
Yeah.
and I'm tired. Yeah, I thought of that as well.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm away from everything and I'm going to chill out now.
Yeah. Just too much.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've been through an airport and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm destroyed.
Yeah.
Airports destroy me. The
They're
anxiety I have about flying, and where even like I hate flying. Not hate airports.
Yeah.
I hate it.
yeah.
Ugh.
Is that because of managing the sequence of getting through the airport is hard? Or?
People.
Yeah.
The amount of faces you have to deal with. I feel like a face can sort of take a bit of energy from it, and there's thousands still. I don't know. That's how it feels a bit.
Do you recognise people's faces?
No. Is that a thing?
Yes.
It's horrendous. Oh man, this is good. Sometimes people I know, not really well, but say I hadn't seen someone for a year or 6 months, right? You know, they're going to look the same.
Yeah.
But I look at them and I won't say their name because I'm not sure it's them.
Not sure. Yeah.
Even though I kind of know it.
Yeah.
And then I'll leave it a couple of seconds and then I'll know it, but I'll still wait for someone else to say their name before to confirm it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought that was a bit mental, but
Yeah, it's a thing.
it's a thing that I could have in my head.
It's facial blindness.
Yeah, we said about it on that podcast I did the other day. I said about it,
Yeah,
like a guy was stood in front of me,
Yeah.
and honestly, I know him well, and 5 minutes he was stood there before I went, oh, hello, mate.
How you doing?
Yeah, weird.
Trying to pick up those other cues.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah.
Because I really was worried about that.
Yeah.
It's actually a thing that goes with autism and ADHD.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Prognosia, I think is how you say it. My dyslexic tendency, I can't say Victoria, but prognosia, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
Right.
Yeah.
Prognosia.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
So, yeah, it is a thing, facial
I thought it was almost an insecurity, but I think it is a bit more than that. Because I know people, you know, it's like, I really, I struggle. That's mad to me. I'm pretty sure I got it, you know.
Yeah, something we talk a lot about when we're doing training to the NHS, for example. If you're like on an inpatient ward for mental health, if I come in and change my hair or my glasses,
Yeah.
how I dress, that's going to throw some people out because I can't recognise who you are.
But I ain't seen it for a little while. They're
It's just
saying.
so you have to be mindful, and also name badges and making sure they are reflective of actually how you look. Because people often have my best side on my name badge, but it's about 20 years out of date, so it doesn't reflect who I look like. So that can then be really hard to connect between.
That's so mad. And obviously, it feels so rude.
Yeah.
Because it might be someone you work with and you don't know their name, and they probably could tell that you're standing off. I don't know. That's how it's awful. Yeah. That was one of the, you know, those are the reasons it's good to do things like this.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Did you find that you just get into trouble for talking too much
at school? Yeah, constantly. School reports will say that.
Yeah.
But not shut up.
Yeah.
Shame he ruins everyone else's chances, not just his own, all that.
And that's because you're talking over teachers and things.
Stop.
Yeah.
Talking to people next to me. Yeah. I couldn't guess. Yeah. I think probably fidgeted talking is why I got kicked out of most, classes all the time.
Did you find that you would talk over your mum?
I talk over everyone. I did commentary coaching, and weirdly enough, that guy put in some boundaries. No, you stop talking. You don't start talking till I finish talking. Can't slow down. And it did help me a bit.
Good.
Yeah, it did.
That's good.
Yeah, before that I'd have probably spoken even more over you. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry, you might.
You're used to it. But
yeah. What about, do you ever finish other people's sentences?
I used to.
Yeah.
I've got away from that. But I noticed people doing it around me.
Yeah.
What's that one?
Just because some people like to know what they're doing and stuff. So, they just, I know it's a competence thing sometimes.
Yeah.
So I want to get it out, or from an ADHD point of view, sometimes I just can't wait for you to finish.
So, yeah.
So like
Yeah. Wrap it up. Yeah. Or I probably do it. Yeah, but less. I do it less. If someone pauses, I'm usually in there with the word they're looking for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How are you with turn taking?
I'm all right, because I do motorcycle trials and you have to wait in a queue, and I don't think I push in anymore. I did when I was a kid, but now I'm calmer. I'm all right.
Okay, good.
A queue will absolutely destroy me.
Yeah.
I think that's why airports destroy me. A queue, it destroys me. Like one for customers or something, like it's almost overwhelming that I'm going to be stood here for an hour or even 10 minutes. Like I cannot. And then my stress levels go up, and I'm pretty unhappy at airports pretty quickly, really.
Fine.
Yeah.
What about playing like board games?
I wouldn't even bother.
No.
Computer.
What about when you were younger?
Yeah, but I don't like. They're always a chore. They're too slow.
Yeah.
Computer games are way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
We're done.
Is that part 2?
There's part 2.
That was called what?
The DIVA.
The DIVA, of course it
We've
was,
gone
yeah.
through the DIVA. So
Right
we've gone
sector.
through the core symptoms. We've looked at impact as we've gone through across family life. So questions I asked you about your wife, children. We've looked at school and the impact of school. And we've looked at the impact on work and employment as we've gone through as well. Through on those core symptoms.
I don't know if I can ask. Can I ask you something?
You can ask me. I don't know if I can answer
No, you might not. So that was the bit that was the diagnosis interview for ADHD.
That's the-
So you know what my next question is?
Yeah.
Do you feel like
I don't know.
when do I get the answer?
You will get the answer in probably a couple of days. So you'll get it. So I'll pull it all together. We've got to do the QB. So the QB will tell us. So we'll do that now. So filming for the QB is going to be really challenging because it's in a very small room, very standardized. Like we'll get the guys to come in, film what it looks like. We'll talk it through what a QB is.
Yeah.
Then they'll have to go out because it's standardized. They're going to interfere. So they can't film you doing the QB.
Gotcha.
Because it's a standardized assessment. So you're out at the school with the data because they'll say, well, yeah, there's a camera there and it might be impacting his focus.
Gotcha.
So we'll go in, we'll show it, we'll put the strap on you, you'll see it all so you can see it all, and we'll talk it through, and then we'll get them to just go and have a break while we actually do the QB, and then you could talk about how it feels after. And stuff.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So Larissa's going to use this room for another client, or I don't know what she's doing in a minute.
No, we're all good.
Is there anything else you need from me at this point?
No, I'm happy. Thank you very much. It's been amazing. I've really enjoyed it.
Got what you need?
I've really enjoyed it so far.
Well, that's good. I think.
Yeah.
It's
It's like fun. Just having a chat.
Excellent.
No, there's nothing stressful about it whatsoever.
No, it shouldn't be stressful. We don't want it to be stressful.
No,
so
it's
we do our
not.
best to try and make
Yeah,
it
it can't. It's easy. No, it's good.
We don't
It's
want
really
it to
not.
be stress, though.
It's fine.
No weird books about frogs here. That's autism. So that today.
The autism one was different.
Bizarre.
I didn't like it.
It's bizarre. So.
Well, afterwards I found out that all the tests weren't really what she was looking at me, not what I was doing on the test more. I think,
So partly what I've done today is the same.
Oh, is it?
So lots of observations. So for the
My eye contact's been in today, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I've done well
Yeah.
there.
So that's part of the mental state examination. So again, it's really important to take into consideration your neurodivergence, and eye gaze will be different for autistic people compared to a neurotypical.
This one would be worse.
Flag
No,
from a mental health point of view. So mental health, we don't make eye contact, got no insights, no theory. Let's admit him. Like, well, no, he's just autistic. Like, there's nothing wrong. So my benchmark needs to be different in my mental state examination.
Yeah,
so
it's weird.
take that
to me
into
is
consideration.
What weird to some people is absolutely quite normal.
So my normal parameters are very different for that. But we've done that through. So through your medical history we did earlier. So we checked about how your mood is. You've been giving me some great insights. I'm checking that. You've not shared any delusional thought processes or patterns with me. Yeah. You've not shared with me any risk in terms of wanting to hurt yourself or any intrusive thoughts around wanting to change your own life. So I'm looking for all these. And this is all part of the mental
Do you have to
state.
deal with all that stuff, do you?
So we know, unfortunately, autistic ADHDers are more likely to want and to act on those thoughts of ending their own life. So we're one of the national leader providers in autism suicide prevention training. So we've co-developed that with autistic people alongside our clinical team.
What?
Because it's really important because it's one of the leading causes.
I know it is. I know a few people. It's happening all around.
Yeah. Whereas people with a learning disability, for example, the leading cause of death is cardiovascular needs. For autistic people and people with ADHD, we're looking at one of the leading causes is death by suicide.
Tragic.
And that's not okay in this modern world.
No, that's right. Society needs to take care of its people a little bit more, really.
All that.
Especially as it's soon going to be the majority.
Yeah. So that's what we're
amazing.
We're looking for. So all this stuff in the background. So
yeah. No, it's incredible. Exactly. It's way more than that.
Yeah, we'll do
way more than that.
We'll book a feedback session where we'll talk through the outcome, talk through your report. I'm happy for that to be recorded and stuff at the same time, and we can talk through kind of how we've reached that conclusion. So it shows the formulation rather than just the doing.
Perfect. Oh, thanks. Amazing. Right. Yeah, good. And what's the ETA for the next bit? Have we got a break now or not?
Got a break. Yeah, I'm going to go and set up. I've got to go and put all my codes.
Go outside for 10 minutes.
You can go outside for 10 minutes. That's absolutely fine.
Bingo bongo.
Yeah.
Well,
or 11 minutes.
11. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
The absolute perfect.
Absolutely. Okay. Come out of me after married. Like the decal.
So that was the aptly named DIVA test. I think I excelled in that one. So yeah, all good so far. Nothing particularly intrusive actually. Like the family stuff, it's private, but it wasn't. I mean, you're talking about real things, so there's nothing to be scared of. And Kim, of course, is amazing, friendly, warm. I think that goes a long way as well. So yeah, no, it's cool. Going in now, I think, for what is called a QB test. Don't know what it is. Going to be difficult to film. But yeah, let's go and see what it is and see what we can get.